Alright, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Brian Barnagazzi, and welcome back, folks, one and all, to Township, and to another episode. So, it's been a while, probably long enough. Well, not long enough since I've made a video, but, I would say this is episode 51, whatever. So I'm waiting on potatoes to rise up. I gotta have enough to do it. Like, I gotta have, about, God, I forget how many. It's 8 plus 5 plus 2, which is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I've got, 2 out of 15. Even though I need only 5 for the train, and only 8 for, oh god, I can't remember. Oh yeah, somebody wanted 8 potatoes. Yeah, you. And somebody else, it requires that I have to have potatoes because, because of this potato bread, which potato bread costs is 2. So, no, maybe I'm wrong about that. Well, whatever. Either way, it doesn't really matter. Oh, by the way, this is the first level. I didn't notice that, but yeah, level 25, you still don't get 2 chests. But level 26, you get 2 chests. Which is not bad. That's when you start getting them. I didn't even really know that when I first got this. I was not sure what level you start getting them at, but I know that at some point, I knew that at some point I was going to get them, but I wasn't sure about the iOS version until I got here. So this is the first level. At 25, I noticed I only could get 1 chest, so that's good. So the first one's about ready to come up at about, I think, 1,000 something, and then the second one there, I don't know if they do 3. I don't think I ran across 3. If I did, I don't remember it being that way. I don't even know if at this point I can actually load up at the old town, but I wouldn't want you to overwrite this one. So, just to find out, just in case. I really don't care if that one disappears, but it would be nice, so I can go back and forth just once to find out everything I need to know. I think that one there is pretty far, but I don't want to do it to actually override one over the other. That would be stupid. I hate that, to have to absolutely do that. And Facebook has decided to have where you can have 5 deals under one account. No. I don't know how you can do that when you've got plenty of games that absolutely want you to connect to Facebook to save your game or whatever. Most of them require either that or some kind of direct way that they have their own way to say, which is nuts. Because, saving anything these days is kind of a risky bet. Any which way you can. There's no way to really say that, okay, so it's going to be any more safer over there or here where it's free or you had to pay for it. Doesn't matter. And the hell of it is that, okay, even if you did pay for it, okay, or you didn't, alright, your kids most likely are not going to be able to even know the password unless you left them the password to get into it, to even load it up. Just like with pictures, if you send them online, yeah, I'm not going to be able to get that. They'd have to take all the pictures from my profile, put it on their profile, and tell their kids to do the same thing, because you don't know, Here's another thing. Facebook could easily shut it down and not let you even get into the deal, because you haven't been on it so damn long. Even if you're not actually the owner or the original owner, even if you inherited that account because your parents said it was okay. As long as you're not parading around with them, or with them parading around as them, in other words, pretending to be them. Actually, that's what I should say specifically. As long as you're not pretending to be like, hey, my name is whatever your mama's name is or whatever, and then say, hey, would you like to be a friend? Kind of like what people do when they have to clone your account, which is ridiculous as hell. So, The thing is that, again, that brings up a good point about being verified. Even if you would had a check mark by your damn name, the only way to verify someone is to know whether or not it's them. Sometimes you can't really prove it anymore when people decide to hide their friends. Like, I don't know what other friends you have, but to confirm it's really you, how do I confirm it? I mean, I wouldn't think that you wouldn't just request it unless you let them know, like, in a certain way, like, hey, it's just me, something happened to my account, I can't get into it, blah, 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 blah. It's just saying me, probably, but different email and all that kind of crap. That kind of stuff would actually, I would think, prove it. I don't know, maybe not. I don't know. I'm not an expert on proving things, because, but there's got to be a way to absolutely prove whether or not it's actually them, instead of some wannabe pretender doing their thing like, oh, hey, by the way, I pretended to be that person and just decided to request a thing and then have them click on a link and say, hey, would you like to be sex pals? What? No, I don't want to be your sex pal. Nobody, I mean, the thing is, as well, is that you never know about people. Even the closest friends you have, they could do that. You never know. I'm not saying that they would or they wouldn't. I'm not going to say that. Because lots of people, they change. I mean, even though it's in a joking, friendly manner, sometimes it's not really a good idea to do that. But you never know about friends and stuff, It's not to say that, oh, well, it's not to say that don't give them a benefit of the doubt. Yeah, always give them a benefit of the doubt. It's not that. It's just, again, you never know. Because, how many people have said that, they would never do this, they would never do that, and, because, they're such nice people, and then one day, boom, the nicest of people. They're friendly as hell. They don't do you no wrong. They don't go against you. But then all of a sudden they do something you'd never think they would do. Go over there and rob a damn bank. And I know I say that, but like I have literally heard that and seen it happen. Like, wow, you'd never think somebody like that would do that. You'd never think that, but they do. So, I'm not saying we need to keep a close eye on them, but you just never know. The only way I could say that is probably if you can't really trust them not to really do that, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, But other than that, I mean, I guess, I don't know. I mean, really, I really don't want to be like that, and all of a sudden, oh, hey, I didn't give you the benefit of the doubt. Sorry, bitch. Yeah, cunt, whore, fucker. Oh, yeah, I did say that. Okay, so also, I'm preparing for the next wave. I have plenty of paper for now. Let's get some wool. Hopefully I have enough to get this. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. That should be enough for now. Hopefully. Because then the next time he comes up, I'm going to get some ice cream. Because it takes too long to get the product. I mean, although, actually, yeah, because I'm still waiting on stuff that makes this. Or no, not that, but damn it, come here. Yeah. I'm still waiting on this. This is about an hour and 30 minutes. Takes about sugar. Sugar takes about 20 minutes, which is still quite long enough, but yeah, not too terribly bad. So all I need is sugar and cream and milk. Milk takes quite a bit long time too, depending on, whatever. I gotta make like 2 of those, so that won't take too long to make cream. So it's not bad. So I'm gonna take that, and Yeah, I know. I almost can upgrade, but I'm not going to expand yet. I have to wait on 2 butters, because if I don't, then I'm going to be short-handed. So, we're having a dinner party. For guests that are visiting from a different city, I'd like to surprise them with local produce. So here's the list. Here's the list. Here's your sign. Okay, never mind. So yeah, because this requires butter, and he wants a butter. So in order to do that, which I've never heard of in my entire life, but you just make it a sandwich. I mean, unless that's what he wants on his sandwich. Or I've heard okay, if you make it, you don't have to do this way. It's my bet you can do it with eggs or without or both. I know that, when you're frying the sandwich, but if you're just making a sandwich, it doesn't really necessarily mean you have to have butter unless that's what they want on it. I mean, that's what they specifically do. But in order to make it just in general, just a strawberry sandwich, you just need bread. I wouldn't even know how to begin to make it bread, because I've never, this kind of bread, I've never turned it into a sandwich like that. No. Never in my life have I been able to do that. I've been able to make a sandwich, but nothing that looks exactly anywhere remotely like this. Flattened out like that. And maybe you have to cut corners, I don't know, scrape off the top, I don't know. To make it look like that, if it makes a difference, I have no idea. I just know that what bread looks like when you try and to do that, because it looks nothing like that. Doesn't have, all that coloring on it. Gotta love how most of these factories have no workers coming out, even when they're absolutely doing it. Because you look at that, there's a door right here. No, not there. Right there, and no one's coming out to do anything. Okay. And most of the time, sometimes people don't show up, and chicks don't show up. Little chickens. And then there's sometimes chickens on the farm, which the farm, I mean the barn, where the barn is. And yeah, as you grow, as it upgrades, it gets more stuff to it, I guess. I don't know. Crazy as that seems. So, and I got a paint bucket from somebody because I had to open up a chest to get it. So, that makes it a red paint. Excuse me, whatever. Not really matters. To me, a barn, whenever you make a barn, yeah, it does make sense if you just want to make it look like a regular barn. But if you wanted to custom make it, you don't have to actually have green on top of it. You can actually make it all green if you want to. Or brown. Even brown is considered, barn, believe it or not. Between red, brown, and green, somewhere around there. You can even make it a tiger green. White, yeah, maybe not so much, but it depends. But yeah, if you want to make it all white, green, black, dark, blue. Even blue can be somewhat considered barn, but still, you can even make a barn pink, for crying out loud. You can make it even gold, yellow, all the colors of the freaking rainbow. And it wouldn't matter. It's a custom made barn. Not to the point that it's got all those doohickeys and stuff like that. Oh, hey, I can watch TV while getting all upside and naked doing all them nasty, inappropriate things, man. Isn't that cool? Oh, crap. Here comes the cops. Sir, that's indecent exposure. Nobody likes that, And you got all the women oh, look at that guy. Oh. Really? No, but, for real. Seriously. But I'm just saying, all the custom make, as in custom make colors, let me just put it that way, but they're a bit more specific. So, yeah, I've been working almost constantly on this. I'm just frankly tired because between going to sleep really super late, which doesn't always happen, I do go to sleep late, period, though. So there is that to consider. I've got plenty of eggs for now. But you know, and the thing is, as well, you know, you just gotta consider. You know, I'm waiting on potatoes. Potatoes are taking forever to get going here. Yeah, but I mean, you know, and you know, I've been moving stuff back and forth. I finally got my ice cream factory. I don't remember if I actually put a video out at where I showed it, or it was actually in the middle of progress of building. Like it really matters. Like I mean, I wasn't really trying to show it off. Like, oh hey, look, it's building. Isn't that cool? No, probably not. I don't know, maybe. Yeah, just sitting there building on its own. Nobody's working on it or anything, which is ironic since they actually have to have people that are workers in the factory, but they don't have to have them there to build it. Isn't that crazy? But you have to have them out there if they want to plow the land and stuff. Crazy. But, you know, other than that, yeah, I've been doing this. It takes a while to get things done. I mean, I'll tell you what. I mean, you could have, like, all the gold you want to, but, you know, unless you got enough population and whatnot, because also it depends on how much gold is there. So, in the meantime time, you're probably, you know, wasting time doing this and that, and probably not even ever have that gold until a certain point, because you'll probably use it all up and buying up everything in the market or something. Yeah, I already used the guy. Used him twice. I forget what I used him on, but I'll probably use him on ice cream. Cause I don't need any more paper or wool for right now. But I will get some more ice cream because you know, cause you know, I mean because well, you know, I mean, although I do have 2 hours and so many minutes before but even so, I want to make sure I have everything plenty of, because I never know. That's why I hate the absolute long progress of this crap, because of that, you know. Especially when I like to get done things. You know, I get it's supposed to be one of them relaxing games, but you can't relax when you got something like this going on. Like, should I really worry about it? Probably not. And you got somebody who's all, you know, and that's half the problem is people actually go out of their way to absolutely care about certain things. Yeah, I've upgraded my perk. I don't know if I've got enough to do second train or not, but it's... Oh, they're alongside 17. I thought it said 15. Well, make up your blasted mind, you fart knocker. Apparently, you can't get the third train. So, oh, maybe, okay. Till level 28, I don't even know if I'll even be able to make it within 7 days to that. See, the thing is, no matter how much time I spend on this, I've never been able to get one of these done. There was one of them I finally did complete, in Learn to them, and another game called Megapolis or whatever. And, yeah, if I could ever find that blasted city again, I'll freaking play it, but I don't know. I just don't know. I'm waiting on potatoes to come up, otherwise I don't really care. So, yeah. You know, I just, this thing has still been sitting over for ages, ever since I unlocked it. And, I mean, I moved it over here and then put it back over there, but that's where it's been kind of permanently. I don't know if that's where I have it. It's not really set in stone for it to stay there. It might stay there. I don't know, through the whole entire game. I have no idea yet. Right now, my most immediate concern is getting everything built and getting all this cleared away. Plus, I want to get this taken care of. I've already got like at least enough stuff to do this stuff, but I'm gonna wait until this because I want to get Don Canoni, bastard, off my back. I'm not gonna bother with it. I don't care if I have to start all over again or start. Or, you know, where I got to get more in order to finish them up. So I want that bastard off my back. I like theaters, but don't fucking threaten me. I hate that shit, man. You can kiss my ass. Fucking asshole. Like, I'm not even joking with you. I hate that bastard. throw it at me, will you? I've already got one caramel. What the hell? Why do I need another caramel? I made 2 caramels. That's really stupid. Great. Wasted time on that. Didn't even realize I had one in there. Oh, because I bought them. That's right. Well, if I'd known that, I would have never gone ahead and done it. That's why they need to put a feature where you can cancel the freaking order, so that you can focus immediately on more of that. It doesn't, Not saying you need to reimburse the product, but at least fucking cancel it, for God's sakes. Ridiculous. See this? All this I gotta still undo. And I don't even know what the maximum level is in this entire game, and I'm not gonna look it up either. So I think it's pretty cool that I get chests from the mine. And sometimes you can get them without, having to pay anything. And all the events I've ever even played on this, I think I made maybe one. No, I don't even think I even completed the entire thing, because it takes too long to get shit. Like, seriously, I'm not even kidding. With the amount of wait you have to wait for to get things done, especially the longer it takes for the daggum blasted train. Yeah, how the hell does that work out? The more longer you have to wait, the more you're like, why in hell should I worry about an event like that? Because there's like specialty tools you have to have the mine, and it's absolutely insane. Yeah, the reward's worth it, but the grand prize is not. Because you know why? It's not the grand prize it's not worth it itself. It's because look at how much time you have and how long you have to you gotta consider all that and keep that in mind when you're trying to play this blasted game. Like, what is the point of the event when you can't even complete it unless you absolutely spend out cash out of your own blasted pocket to even get it done? I don't think that's right, because then you have to go in the hole as you're rich enough so you can keep filling up that bank, or you have such a specialty card you never have to worry about overdoing your limit. Like, because there's no limit on that card. Like, and I believe they do make. No, I think there's only one card. It's a dark card. It's a legit one. It's not easy to get, and there's no limit on that. I mean, there is at a certain point, but still, like, there's so much on it that you never have to worry about going, oh crap, really? Now I gotta refill it up. You know how much they even have, like, you never have to worry about going, crap, I'm so broke. I mean, you'd have to be broke if it starts cutting you off. But other than that, there's always, like, plenty of money on it, or seems like it anyway, because it's always, like, okay. There's no, like, okay, you like, most cards go up to, like, 2,000 to 5,000. Anywhere between there or 10,000, depending on limit. This one has no limit breaker, but, like, I guess it would have to be like, it'd have to be like you had to put a card on it. It's like a green dot card. The difference is that, the money goes to it every time that it gets paid. It's loaded automatically. And then what happens ultimately is that you get to spend that card as much as you've got money on it. So that's good, I suppose. You can pretty much buy anything you want online. I don't know about groceries, because groceries seems to be a bitch and a half. So I don't know. Because, like, if you want it delivered, you're screwed. Can't get nowhere to do it unless you offer them enough amount and you go, hey, yeah, I got cash. I got cash on hand. It's a true fact about delivering food. Even to get people to actually physically go up there and go to a grocery store and or go to a restaurant or do all the above, you have to offer them a certain amount. Otherwise, they're not going to go over there and go do it. Even if it's not available in your area, let's say like Uber or Lyft, and they say that it's not that way. But if you talk to a certain someone, you can have them do that for you. But you didn't know that. But the thing of it is, it's not free. Yeah, I got all your groceries, and I picked up your food from the deal and whatnot, and all that crap, I went over there, picked up Domino's, Burger King, Wendy's. I went over there and I picked up Waffle House for you. Oh, and I picked up all these other restaurants for you. I went over there, picked up Jack in the Box, In-N-Out, everything you could think of. As long as you've got the money to afford them, like if you want to put them or say, here, I'll charge up my card, so you can get your tip. Okay, you got to offer them a certain amount. Otherwise, they ain't gonna go anything. Even if I offered you $100 or $100,000, even $50,000. Yeah, sure, okay, I'll go the extra mile. Hell, even $10,000. Let's just put it this way: if you offer a certain amount, like say $5,000, okay, as a tip, or even $1,000. Like, hey, you want to do all that for me? I'll give you $1,000 tip if you do, and I'll throw in an extra bonus for gas, or for the electric car. I don't know if we have electric limousines yet, or even hybrids. We kind of get close when you think about like what do you call them? Self-driving cars that actually drive themselves, So that is something to think about. I don't want to go on too long here, so. Yeah, I figure what the hell. What I'm amazed about is why they don't just say, oh, it takes it on air, you do that. I mean, like, because it's crazy and wacky as it seems. Like, really? Okay. Because, I mean, they make everything else convolutedly complicated. Like, okay, to make a regular sandwich, unless they actually specifically ask for it that way, why is it actually, when it comes to making one in general, like, you actually have to have butter? That don't make no sense. Most people don't put butter on their bread with jam. They put peanut butter. You're talking about just a regular sandwich unless it's toasted, man. And that's another thing. I mean, even then, most of the time they don't do that. But, it's just something to really think about. Like, really? Yeah. Come on, man. This is taking forever, dude. Potato. Potato, tomato, 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 kakiti, kakata, kakaka, kakaka, kakaka. You know what? I'm gonna spin the coat bones, and I'm gonna do it there. Damn, 3 hours? Oh, brother, that's gonna suck. Well, I spent the coupon. I didn't really want to wait on it. Got tired of waiting. Made me wait too damn long. Damn game. You and your damn waiting crap. I love you, but I hate you. I hate your waiting bullshit. I really do. It irritates the piss out of me. You know damn well it does. It's like you love making me irritated, and you want to make me annoyed. There we go. Anyway, if you guys ever see anybody coming out, let me know, because I am, I'll probably never catch it. So, I'm just curious to see if there's ever any point that that happens. That still ain't gonna happen. We're almost there with this one here. We just need like 2 more glass to fill that one up, and then bada bing, bada boom. So we just need another train, and we can finally get, where we can get more chances to get things. Plus, the chances don't always yield anything, nor do the trains, nor does the mine, by the way. I've never seen what the mine does any more of a chance than chests and trains. They all seem to about be the same amount of chance percentage. Like, yeah, you might get it, you might not. Even if you don't have one that spends money to go, okay, so you're gonna spend game cash or whatever. And I was really down to about I think it was 7 that went back up. And because I was winning the prizes, I got really lucky at that mini game, even though it was so late in the game to play it. It's I got up to I got stage 50 for crying out loud. I mean, did some things, but then I went ahead and did that. Got really lucky. I got up to level 50, and I got stuck. The highest stage of the freaking game, of the mini game over here that they have. Look. I'll show you. This game right here. Times 3. Yeah, this is where I'm at. This is the crappiest thing I've ever seen. And you only get 20 moves, which is stupid as hell, by the way. So, and if I had tools, maybe it might help. But, it just doesn't help. And they expect you to waste 10 cash on that. Yeah, I mean, I probably could have shown this off, but this. I think I've been in this game before. I got stuck, but this is a little bit different than what I remember. I hate these little critters that are like these. These are raccoons, supposedly. And they don't stay in there long, and then it's like you gotta keep bashing at it till it does. That's crap because you gotta waste moves, and it's like, why? See? Look at that. You gotta waste moves just to get rid of, just to get them out of there, and it's ridiculous. Of course. I'll never be able to get past this stage. Look at that. Hard. It says, I guess it says hard. I've been like in levels where it says really hard, right? Well, it's insane. Got 8 moves left. I just don't see this working out too well. Here we are. Finally got past that level. And I hate that level, by the way, because it's too fucking hard. They need to make it more where it's like a medium, not a freaking hard. But you take so many damn chances and then you have to give up. It's insane. Who the hell plays games like this? A game like this. Look at that. The reward for 50 cash is absolutely worth it, but at the same damn time, it's not worth it to stretch yourself out. Remove pieces next to light bulbs twice to break them. Oh God, why would you want to break light bulbs? That's insane. Dude, I don't even know why I even bother with this crap. Don't do what I did. Don't waste a life. It's not worth it. The cash. I'm just doing it because I want to get the cash itself, the prize. Otherwise, I wouldn't even care about this damn bloody piece of crap. Oh, you're kidding me. Well, that sucks. Those are new. Well, yep. No more lives. That really sucked. I like how they talked about how if you like in this design right here, this is supposed to be the word supposed to suffocate them to death or to burn to death with this. Yeah, it's like okay, I don't know. There's not really which one of them is good or best versus that, so I'm gonna go with yeah, that. And activate the other kind of power up. Okay. So, yeah. It's very difficult to do 3 trains at once, and unless you can do 3 trains at once. You know, in the amount of time you have to do it with, like, how much long do we have? We have about, 13 hours. So I guess there's plenty of time to get one back, but it doesn't mean it's going to be going out anytime soon in order to fulfill that. As I am guaranteed that I have enough time to get enough gold to buy another one and even fill that thing up. It takes a long enough time as it is, as you can already tell. You know, it takes even longer to fill up 3 trains, depending on what they want. I mean, if it's only one item and you've got it, okay. I've never seen in my entire life all 3 trains come back with the same amount of, one thing of wheat per train. I mean, per, what do you call it? Carts, or what do you call it? Train carts. You know, or whatever it is. You could easily just, kind of grow and have to do it. You know, never seen that in my entire life. Of course, then again, that would be the easiest way, or whatever, with especially wheat or corn, something that doesn't take too damn long to make, or even if it's something that I had to cook or fry up or whatever, because shirts and stuff like that take way too damn long. So 1 hour, 30 minutes, 3 hours basically, because it takes even longer. And these take about 30 minutes. That's just too damn long, but oh well. 30 minutes is 30 minutes, I guess. It's not too bad, but it's still pretty bad. Especially with ice cream. I could finally make another one of these. I'm so glad because, wait, did that thing say I had one of them left? Oh no. Okay, good. I only got like 9 of them, so as soon as that guy comes back from break, we'll, ask for more ice cream, because that's pretty much the lowest we have in the set. Yeah. 15, 19, 9. Yeah, I'm gonna get more. Even though that would give me extra. I think somebody else wants one anyway, so that'll be good. Yep, I'll have to get some more sugar made. I got a shirt for him. Corn chips. You know, it's there. The guy needs cheese. He needs butter and a bread. So I should be able to do that once that bread comes up, though. Butter, I mean. Once that butter comes up, we got plenty of bread. So I think somebody wanted bread as well. You want cornbread. I know you want cornbread. So as soon as the potatoes comes up, we can start making that. As for you, I don't know what to tell you. In the meantime, as well, we're waiting on the market to refill, which is going to be like even longer than it takes for the dealer to get back. The unfortunate thing about the dealer is, yeah, you only have a solid amount of time, so you got to take advantage of them while you can. So, you know, and another thing about the dealer is that the more you use him, the more he won't be available. If you hire him for 10 days, it's absolutely insane. So it's ridiculous. You can't really rush him to come back, which is dumb as well. So, you know, even if you needed to help out a friend for whatever blasted reason, yeah, I'd say they would need to make the dealer more balanced. Because the dealer needs to be more accommodating than being a piece of crap that wants to sit there and say, well, okay, even if you don't use me, and still time being wasted, and then when the time's up, I'm gone. You know? Once a dealer's been hired, they're there until all the money's been used up. Like, you can even hire them up. You should be able to, and that's another thing, you should be able to hire them for how many days you want to buy them. Not like, like 10, 15. It should be like a custom day, like, okay, like, let's say you have a certain amount of cash, because it takes cash anyway to buy this guy. It's stupid. I think it should be more like, okay, if you want to get cash, you can either pay for it with gold, or you can earn more with that, because it's ridiculous the amount of time it takes to get. You have to wait for cash to respawn or get away, because, you know, it's ridiculous about this damn thing. Yeah, it's lovable, it's playable, but it's also not playable. It's one of those games, it's like that, it's also like a love-hate relationship, depending on what the hell you're hating. If you're a person that hates just having to build, then you're in the wrong kind of game. I'm telling you that right now. If you're a person that just loves to wait, but hates to build, this is not the game for you. I'll tell you that right now. It's because it's a building type game. Means you have to do that. It's part of the requirement of the deal. And you can skip buildings if you want to, but you still have to make it passably that you do them. So there is a game, and you're trying to grow it into from a town to a city to maybe a city, a nation, and a country. You know, actually, a country and nation are the same thing, aren't they? Well, either way, you know, that's just what it is. You know, growing up population, you got yourself a town, a city. I never even really knew that growing up, and when I went to school, I didn't even know how much they would cost. I thought it was like town might be the same thing or something. I don't know. When I first got into it, and then it was like, oh no, it just takes like a certain amount of people to make it into a city. A certain amount of people makes it to town, a huge city to a country, and a nation. A nation and country is the same thing, really. I hate you know to not only be a country, but a nation as well. I've been watching. I like how they did like aim like with Suikoden because you know in Final Fantasy VII they kind of play it like that, but it's not quite the same. You don't have like a little bitty city that you grow into and you try to, you know, fight back whatever. Where you're kind of like that, but you got like certain characters or whatever, who are just trying to save the world from the masses or whatever, and not just the evil. I like how the game starts out like where okay, it's all about Shinra, but it's only a little bit of the problem. When it's just more of okay, they're trying to save the planet, in which I know that Shinra is part of the problem, but it's like they're not the major problem. You know, yeah, I think the company itself, personally, I think the company should come back, but without all the other crap that was involved. Like, seriously, where they force people to do things and whatnot, and have like a different kind of deal going on. Because, like, okay, they should have factories like that, but ones that don't drain the planet or whatever, you know, or whatever you call it, reactors, you know, that should run on their own without having to drain the planet or whatever, and still be able to run a company, because you need things to make the world go round, make it evolve and be more proficiently productive, and make things where it's more easier for people to live day-to-day lives instead of, you know, making it where, oh, okay, I gotta be the bully, the person that has the person has to be number one because I have cash. No. It should be like, okay, even though you have cash, but you equally help grow the land and not pollute it. You know, even if you still have old structures and stuff, but you know, instead of it being like the way it was, it should be all like, oh, hey, this is how it is, and it's more eco-friendly. And, you know, that whole thing. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, then don't worry about it. It's something that, you know, I'm just giving a better clue of something. I'm not trying to spoil anything, but yeah. See, the thing about Shinra is it's always been there, even in its own many forms, because you still have groups out there and whatnot. One of the things about the Turks is something that can never really be understood. Like in Crisis Core, they talk about members like, okay, where the hell are they at? This whole entire time. Like, there's another dude that was there. Like, okay, what the hell happened to him and her? What happened to them? You know, supposedly they went. You know, on vacation or something and never returned or some crap. And it's supposed to be like, once a Turk, always a Turk. supposed to be a part of that. You can't just leave and not be a Turk. You know? Yeah, they can stop doing all the other crap, but they still have to be a Turk, because that's part of their job. Oh, anyway, I better go. I'll see y'all next time. Until then, later.